The piece I'm showing in the Kunsthalle has a long history. The first version dates back to 2006, and the basic concept has always remained the same. It's the circle of fifths, this theoretical construct for music theory. You could say it's a virtual space in which all Western music kind of moves along. This circle where, like a clock dial, you have the 12 times, and in the music you have the 12 notes sitting on this clock dial. I was always interested in making a kind of physical version of this theoretical space. So I constructed a filter process which takes sounds and splits them up into these 12 pitches across a range of 5 to 6 octaves. And so if you stand in the middle of that circle, you can hear, if you think of a simple melody, it's not only a melody, but it will start to move in this circle because the pitches sit on different positions. This was the very first beginning of it, and I didn't have a powerful computer, so I made an offline version, which means I prepared the files at home. I used some Mozart music, and then you could get a new sense of that music by listening to it within this circle. And then as technology progressed and my skills progressed too, then I made a real-time version. I used environmental sounds, which means I place a microphone in the environment and I take the sounds which surround us and split them up into these 12 frequencies, which is an artificial process. But you still can kind of recognize what's happening outside in relation to what comes from the loudspeakers. And then the next idea was to combine this clock thing with the circle thing, and that's what I'm presenting in the Kunsthalle. And this means there is 3 clock hands moving along this circle. One indicates the hours, one the minutes, and one the seconds, and loudspeakers are audible according to that. So loudspeakers are following the clock time, and if you train yourself, you can actually hear the time. It takes a little while to adapt and you need perfect pitch, but it's possible. I tried it. In order to make this, give this a physical reality, I use this projection clock from the ceiling that you can see the time on the floor, and actually each time, each hour, if you prolong the axis from the hour, you end up on a loudspeaker. That's the basic principle.